Hey, what's going on, fellow collectors? I have a really cool note I want to show you here that sold for really good money. It's a really rare 1928 $1,000 bill. So you don't really see these too often, so let's talk a little bit about it. So with any high denomination note, the value of a 1928 $1,000 bill is going to be based on a few things. This is going to be the issuing district, the star note designation, condition, serial number, and then the seal color. 1928 $1,000 bills were issued by all 12 of the Federal Reserve banks. The issuing bank is always a factor when it comes to determining value of these. The issuing bank can most easily be determined by looking at the black seal on the front left-hand side of the note. The Federal Reserve Bank will be listed inside that seal. Now, in the case of the 1928 $1,000 bill, the Boston district, signified by an A, is going to be the most valuable. In all other cases, circulated notes from the other 11 districts would be worth similar amounts to each other, but we're still talking really good money, and of course more than the face value of $1,000. Now, 1928 $1,000 star notes are worth really good money. Even if you are new to currency, you are likely still aware that a star note in general is something that's really collected. In the case of a 1928 $1,000 bill, star notes are going to be just the paramount value when it comes to banknotes of this nature. A star symbol at the end of the 8-digit serial number can be the difference between a note being about $1,800 and closer to $20,000. Star notes were issued by all the districts, but only a dozen or so are known to exist. These are extremely rare, so in the case of this one featured, it is not a star note, but it is a really valuable note nonetheless. Now, as mentioned, condition is really important too. The most high denomination notes were not used really in everyday commerce, so they tend to be available in pretty high grades. Anytime you are dealing with collectible currency, problems like tears, stains, rust, dirt, missing pieces, etc. can negatively affect the value considerably, of course. I've talked about condition a lot. I have another video I'm working on, will be out in the next few days, that talks all about condition of notes. But it's pretty straightforward. The better the condition, the higher the value. Now, what about the serial number? When it comes to these 1928 $1,000 bills, the serial number can also add a lot in value. An interesting serial number can make a note valuable even if it's otherwise, quote-unquote, kind of common. A low-digit serial number, for example, one with 2 numbers or less, so extremely low, is going to be a premium on value for really any note, but especially these 1928 $1,000 bills. Now, you're probably saying, well, Kyle, you also said the seal color makes a difference as well, and it does. On 1928 $1,000 bills, the seal color can also add in value. 1928 $1,000 bills came in a light green and a dark green seal. The light green seals were issued after the dark green seals, and only for the Richmond, St. Louis, Kansas City, and San Francisco districts. So they carry a small premium comparatively to the darker ones. Now, the one that's featured here in this video, we'll talk about value at the end, is a dark seal $1,000 bill. Now, this one's condition leaves a lot to be desired, as you can see, but it is graded, and it's graded a 15 choice fine by PMG, so a really quality third-party grader. These are actually valued well over $2,000. Ungraded, they go for around $1,500 to $1,800. This one being a bit low of a grade, but a dark green seal, and it's a Woods Melon bill, is still really valuable. This one sold for close to $2,800 and is still an absolutely beautiful note, one that you're not really going to see around very often unless you're going into a local coin shop. Now again, there's different factors that are going to play into the value of these 1928 $1,000 bills. And those again are the issuing district, of course the condition, if it has a fancy or pattern serial number, the seal color, and of course if it's a star note. If you're able to ever come across a star note $1,000 bill, then good on you. Extreme luck is in your favor, as those are going to be worth, again, like $15,000 to $18,000. Let me know what you think about this 1928 Federal Reserve note, this $1,000 bill, in the comments below. It has a kind of low serial number, but not too low. But still, it's just an awesome bill. I hope the best of luck to you in your coin and banknote searches coming up. Let me know also in the comments what you've come across lately. I love to hear about it. I will see you in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.